Hello teachers, my name is Olivia. Welcome to Orange Talk workshop. In order to make you a better understanding of how to use our platform, today I'll help you to familiar with it. As you can see from the screen, the topic of today's workshop is Operation Instruction for Small Group Class Platform. So let's start it. The first one is Google Chrome browser advised. No matter teachers enter in the classroom for mock class or our actual classroom, please make sure your browser is Chrome to make it stable. Yeah. And the next page is when you first time to enter in the classroom, please input your nickname to make your name shorter because most of our students are beginners, so a shorter name is better for them to pronounce it. And then you could input the password. And the next one is please check and test your camera, sound equipment, and microphone before class to make sure everything is okay. So when you first time to enter it, you could test all of your technical materials to make sure everything going well. The next one is the steps which teachers could test the technical materials. So please test the camera after entering the class. And please choose whether you can see yourself according to the actual situation. If not, you can adjust the camera according to the tips below. And you could see the next step that you could click play music to confirm whether you can see or whether you can hear the sound. If not, please adjust it according to the tips below. And the last step is please speak on the microphone and check if the green bar is rolling. If not, please adjust it according to the tips below. So all of the steps we just combine it with the tips, so you could watch them for reference. And then after you test the technical materials, you enter in the classroom and you will see the layout of a small group class. Yeah, so you can see your headshot here. And then click the button Start Class to view the courseware. It's so important because it's also work on when you enter in the classroom. If you don't click it, you won't see any of the students in the classroom. So don't forget to click it when you start your class also. And here is the courseware area. And this one is dialog box. You could type in by our dialog box. So you could sometimes you could say hi to the kids and typing it by dialog box. And also, I will show you our dialog also include a foundation that you could translate the English in Chinese, like this. When I input hello, and you could click the button nearby the text, and then it will transfer to Chinese, and it's also work on when Chinese typing it in dialog box, and you also could translate it by click this button, and it will appear the English that you could watch it for reference. especially when you need some help, yeah. And if the parents say it like, I cannot hear you, and they will input maybe Chinese in it, and when you click the button nearby the Chinese, it will translate to like, I need help, and I cannot hear you in English, yeah. And the next one is teachers should preview the teaching instruction before the class, and the teaching instructions are at the bottom of each slide. This is our tips for the teaching materials. So the teachers need to read all of the tips at the bottom of each slide before they start the class. So please focus on it. It's really important for teachers to figure out what's the teaching aims and how to maybe play the games or another different functions of or different aims of this slide. And then the next one is there is a button. It seems like as you can see the screen, it seems like a shape of a man. And if you click it here, you could check the student's status, including a camera, a microphone, or a drawing pen. So you could check if they open or mute their microphone or camera. And then you also could give them right to the drawing pen. You could check it by click this icon. And if you click here, you could check the courseware if it doesn't display in the courseware area. And then after that, you could click this button to display it if you find the courseware for the class. So this is step 1 and step 2. The red one is step 1. The blue one is step 2. The whole screen will be like this when all the students enter the class. So this is one teacher to teach 4 students in a classroom. So you could see there are 5 headshots in this screen. And here is the courseware area, and here is the dialog box, and you could see the students enter in the classroom, which appeared in the dialog box. And here is an icon which looks like there is a button, and here is like a hand button. And if you click the button of the last button of the buttons area, and you could open or mute the microphones of all students at one click. The button for awarding trophy rewarding to all is also here. So as you can see, you could mute or open all of students' microphone function. And this is for the microphone. And then if you click this trophy, it means you will give all the students one trophy. So everyone could get one trophy. Yeah. And the next one is the functions like pens, eraser, free. Typing and undoing can be achieved by clicking this button just at the corner of the left corner, and if you click it, you will find different functions like what we just talked with each other, like at the left side, yeah. Teacher should turn on their drawing function by clicking corresponding buttons. Let me change a laser pen. Here it is. As you can see from the screen, yes, so you could turn on the drawing function by click corresponding buttons, and you could click the arrows when you need students to clicking or dragging. So when you give the right to the students, The most important thing is teacher need to give them right for give them right correctly. I mean, sometimes the pages need the kids to drag it, so the teachers need to open to click this function to the kids. However, if the kids need to click, the kids need to join or maybe draw a line or circle and this kind of actions. So you need to click this the pen functions. Give the pen functions to the students, make them can join on this teaching materials. And don't have them circle or draw a line on the slides frequently. So it means teacher could give them this rights when they need to maybe circle or draw a line. However, when they finish this action, the teachers need to mute. I mean, the teacher could cancel their right of to maybe dragging or drawing on these teaching materials because kids they are so young. So sometimes they will join by themselves, maybe draw a line, make make the teaching make the courseware area mess. So we could just cancel their right and continue our class. So this one is our dragging or clicking function. Teacher could click it to dragging and to clicking. And this one is our pen function. If the teacher click this one, and the teacher could circle or draw a line, drawing on our teaching materials. And there is a well that teacher could click it to choose the different size, colors of maybe the paint brush. Yeah, you could see that different color is it. Right? So we could choose the colors which you prefer and choose a different size. Also include like eraser's size. Yeah, you could choose the big size of eraser to wipe the lines of the student drawing it or you drawing it by yourself. You could use the big size eraser to wipe them. And the next one is really important. The teacher's headshot will be enlarged when it is double-clicked. This will be helpful for students to watch closely how you pronounce. Double-click it again, your headshot will go back to normal. So let me show it to you. The first one is you could double-click your headshot like this. And then it will appear your whole face. And for example, we are going to learn maybe Hello Kitty. You could just double click your headshot and show there your whole face and use your finger to point to your mouth and say, Hello Kitty. It could make students focus on your lips, how they movement, yeah, and pronounce it clearly, make the kids could repeat after you. And then if you double click it again, it will back to the normal. Like this. Yeah, it's really important because no matter which word we are going to learn, the first thing is the teacher need to teach them how to pronounce this word or this letter. So the teacher, when they first time to teach a letter or teach a word, they need to double click their headshot. Yeah, and here is a tip. The teacher could not double click students' headshot. Yeah, it means teacher could just focus on their own headshot, not students. Because if the teacher double click the student's headshot, it will occupy the courseware area. So we could just focus on our own. So there is no necessary for teachers to double click students' headshot. So please remember it. Yeah. And then the next one is by moving the mouse on student's headshot and clicking icon on the right, you can award him or her a trophy. Do you remember? Before this page, we learned how to how to reward all of the kids by this area. Do you remember it? Use a hand icon, and if you click the hand icon, that you could reward all the students a trophy. And this one is reward trophy to students individual. So let's guess, maybe someone, they are really like to answer teachers' questions, and they're doing it really well, and just he or her can answer the questions of teachers. So you could just move your mouse to their headshot and click the trophy, and it means this trophy just reward this student. Yeah. And you also could turn off his or her microphone, camera, or drawing function by clicking corresponding buttons. So as you can see, there is the microphone and the camera icons just nearby the trophies. It means teachers could mute or open the microphone or camera. For example, if the teachers found that one of the students or two of them, the class environment is a little bit noisy, it already affects the other students. Yeah, so teachers could try to mute their microphone and make the environment quiet for another student. So please focus on it. If you found that someone's environment is so noisy and it's not really good to another student, so you could mute their microphone by click this icon. Yeah. And the teacher should turn on their drawing function by clicking corresponding buttons. We talked about it before. It means, let me give you more details of it. It means for these teaching materials, teacher have right to drawing, to dragging, to typing, to undoing something. Yeah. However, the kids, they don't have the right. So, but the teacher could give them rights if if the teaching materials need kids to dragging or drawing. So you could see there is a pen icon. If you move your mouse to the student's headshot, there is a pen icon. If you click it, it means you give the right to the students to make them drawing or dragging. Yeah, so if you don't give them, they cannot do anything for these teaching materials. Yeah, so teachers, please don't forget to give them right. And you also could change the different functions as we talked with each other. The first one is the teacher could give them right of dragging or clicking. And then the teacher could switch the different different functions of different functions. Like there is a pen. If you click it, the kids could draw a line or draw a line, maybe circle on these teaching materials. So please be careful on it, because sometimes the teacher, they are confused. I already give them the right. However, the kids could just draw a line on it. They cannot dragging. What happened? Yeah. So it means teachers need to switch the different icon just nearby the left side. Yeah. Let me check it. And this way, yeah. So please focus on it. This one is dragging, this one is drawing. So please focus on it. If you found that the kids just they cannot dragging, they are just maybe draw a line, they cannot do anything, just drawing on the materials. Please don't forget to click the first button, the drawing button, to switch the functions. Yeah. It's really important. Let's move on. So this one is the pen function that you could click it, give them right. Yeah. And here is what we just talk about with each other. You click it and it will appear the different function area to choose the different functions that you could switch the different functions to students. And here is teacher could click here to check their camera, microphone, earpiece settings, and the information of computer system. It means there are two different ways that teacher could test their technical materials. The first one is the teacher first time to enter in the classroom that they could test their microphone, their audio, their headset or another things. And the second one, when the teacher already in the classroom, the teacher could click this button and to test the technical materials again to make sure everything going well. And this one is also important. Yeah, teachers can drag students' headshots to any place in courseware area. Headshots will go back to the original place when double clicked. Okay, let me show it to you. For example, like this one. This is a slide of our teaching materials. So there looks like there are two dialog boxes, and let me show it to you. This one is a student's area. This one is teacher's area. So the teacher, when they teach this page, the teacher could drag their headshot at this place. And then drag one of the students' headshot at here. And the teacher could make a dialogue with the kids, just like maybe, hello, Sarah. Yeah, and you, teacher, also should get the kids to say hi with you, like, hello, teacher Ollie. Yeah, so this way could just drag the headshot of teachers and students in the dialog box and to make the dialogue with each other. And it also works on when teachers finish this practice, and teacher could just click it, double click it, and it will back to the normal like this. And also, the next one is about this area. So let me show you. This one is student A, maybe student B, student C, and student D. This one means teachers should get kids to say hi with each other by themselves. So this teaching materials, not just like teacher make communication with kids. The kids should make dialogue with each other also. So teachers could drag the kids' headshot at here, like student A and student B, and make them and get them to say hi with each other, like hello A, hello B. Make them to communicate with each other. So when you double click it, back to the normal. Okay, let's back. The next one is chatting function to all will be prohibited when you click this button. Here is the mute button that if you click it, we just close the function of dialog box. And click it again, the chatting function will be restored. We prefer teacher could shut chatting function before class. Because sometimes when teachers teach maybe the age of maybe 7 or 8 years old, and they already know how to type in with each other in Chinese. So when teacher teach them, maybe they will typing with each other in Chinese, say hi to each other because they are so young. So that's why we prefer teacher could just mute this function before the class start to make sure they won't talk with each other in Chinese and just pay more attention in your class. And the last one is when the class ends, you could click finish class to quit the classroom. Yeah, as you can see, the first one, when you enter in the classroom, you need to click the button at the right side. There is start the class. And when you finish the class, you need to click the button of finish class and confirm it because it's important that our system will counting this class for teachers when you click this button. So don't forget to click it when the class is over, then confirm it. And in the end, a window will pop up to remind the class is over. Just confirm it. So these are the details for how to use our platform to teach kids. And thank you, teacher. Thank you for your time. Let's see each other next time. Bye bye. Thank you.